So, Nailo, present yourself, please.
Okay. Hi, good evening. I'm Nilo. I have 39 years old. I am automation engineer. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe, and sometimes I can try studying English, and I like it very much about economic international world. That's it.
Very nice. And how about you? I don't know your
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, I forgot to log in with the other account. I'm sorry. So
No
guys, good
problem.
evening. My name is Carolina. I'm 26 and I live in Bahia. I was a host here on TNT as well a while ago, but I've been, MIA, but I'm coming back now. And I teach English as well. And I don't know what else to say. That's it. Eating is my favorite hobby. I don't like going to the gym that much, so I practice sports. That's my favorite thing. And that's it. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Good to have you here, Carol. So guys, I will send the questions again first to start the conversation. So, like I said, let's go to talk about trips and and road, car, everything like this. Have you ever wanted to take a car and go out on the road with no destination to go? What might be the benefits of this? What do you think, Angelo? Like, have you ever feel like, oh, let's go to some place that I don't know where, just go.
I've already done that, but not so far. But close to my city, like on a Sunday, let's go to take the road and find some nice restaurant to have lunch and discover something like some farm or things like that to see some green and breathe some fresh air. But I believe that in the pandemic, during 1 year ago, I or 2 years, I don't know more the years now. It's all the same thing. Me and my girlfriend done things like that.
And how about you, Nilo?
Oh, go out on the road, not yet, but I frequently I go out in city without destination. Some restaurants, some shoppings, some streets. That's it.
Yeah, I think this is a good thing to to do. Like just go to find a place to eat, to have a conversation with someone. Very nice. And you, Bruna?
I've never had this experience, which I think is weird, and it's an awesome idea, but I think it's because I don't like to be not surprised, but I like things planned. Like when things are planned, so that I feel more comfortable and I know I'm in the comfort zone when I know where I'm going to. And but I think it's a nice idea and I should give it a try. But and maybe the benefits would be, I don't know, finding something you weren't expecting, that it was better than you expected, or it was bad but you had this experience, you know. Maybe these are the parts, the benefits of this.
Yeah, I think I'm totally like you, like to plan everything. But I think it could be nice, like just no plans. And you, Carol, what do you think?
I totally agree with Bruna because I mean, first, I don't drive. So like going with no destination wouldn't be a thing for me. but I would be worried about, running out of gas or something, because I would be really distracted with like the whole no destination thing vibe, and all of a sudden no gas, I would be stuck on the road. So that wouldn't be something that I would do. Yeah, definitely. But it would be something good, I guess, because when you like go out with no destination, sometimes you want to distract yourself, just relax. I would like to listen to some music, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you bring a good point. Like,
Yeah.
what could you do if something goes wrong? No.
I like to be prepared.
Yeah. And you, Renata, what do you think?
Not yet. I didn't have this experience, but is one of my dreams, one of my goals. Here in Brazil, you have to stay during long periods on the road to access different cities. But in another country, for example, where the distance are shorter, I believe it will be better.
Yeah, for me too. I think the same. Like, it's something that I want to do someday, and just to know places, like to go, and but they maybe like prepare something and have something in my mind, but just go, like, yeah. I think this is it. So the question number 2 is, what are the advantage and disadvantage of taking the road by car? Like, just going in car. What do you think, Carol?
As I said before, I think that one of the greatest things would be about like, feeling distracted, like distract your mind and try to, I don't know, I think that the car is that environment where if you put some music on, you just feel relaxed, you can vibe, because I do that with my friends a lot. And I don't know, disadvantages would be traffic. I don't like traffic, like especially here in my city, people are not polite. So I would be very, worn out. I would be, I don't know, angry sometimes because there's a lot of traffic. And in the middle of trying to get my mind distracted and dealing with traffic, it wouldn't be good. I don't know.
Do you agree, Renata? What do you think?
I agree, and I believe the most important advantage is to stay a long time, a long period with people that you like. But I believe it's dangerous. I drive, but I don't like. Hold on. And you have the risk of suffering an accident, but the advantage, I believe, is take a break when you want. I think.
Yeah, very nice. And you, Nelo, what do you think?
Oh, I question 2, okay, Clara? Question 2? Yeah?
Sorry?
Second
Yeah.
question? Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
well, I see only advantage about taking the road by car, but I believe that we are living a special question about the price of the things, especially gas. And so, but I believe that it's not reason to go out on the road. I know that we have one life, so we should to live da melhor forma. Então, é fazer o que gosta mesmo e é isso, viver a vida.
Yes, yes, I totally agree with you. Yeah. And you, Angela, what do you think?
Uh, I believe that the advantage is that you can go anywhere you want. Mm. But some of the problems, the cons are that if you drive so much for a long time and you are the only driver in the car, you get tired. Uh, and depends where you are going. There are long uh, distance without anything like gas stations or stores or bathrooms to take a break or go to the bathroom. Uh, so it can be a problem. Uh, Here in Rio Grande do Sul, if you go to like Uruguay or Argentina, you can have some distance like 200 kilometers without anywhere to stop, and it can be a problem.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult thinking this way. And you, Bruna, what do you think?
Oh gosh, the guy said almost everything. I think, um, yeah, they brought great points. You know, like being tired, running out of gas. The car may not be that comfortable. It doesn't mean that the bus is comfortable, but car is not comfortable either. Um, I don't know. Um, it's I I wouldn't say it's all bad. You know, like because if you're doing it by car, you can choose your own music. You know, like you can choose the songs you want to listen to. You can eat in the car. You know, sometimes in on buses it's not possible. um I don't know. In cars you can take the your family and like the ones you want, right? On bus sometimes it's not really not really nice to be around people you don't know. And I think the rest the guys have already they have already said. That's it.
Yes, yes. I think this is it. Like the things that I would say it's more like it's not very comfortable. And the good point is that you are close, like the people that you want, like you're just you and people that you choose to be with. So it's more, um, yeah, it's better, right? And also, if you want to stop in some place, you can stop anytime. So it's more flexible in this way. Um, Let me see the next question. Uh, Number three, when you are on a long car journey, do you play games or sing songs to occupy time? What kind of games and what kind of songs? Like I know people that count the car tests, like red cars, white cars, and Carol said about music, like what kind of music you put. Do you have other types of games to do in a car? People that you like, Renata?
Honey.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead,
I'm
please,
sorry.
please.
I'm sorry. I thought you asked.
No, please go ahead, Carol.
So I was just like, I'm either the best or the worst company to have in a car because I just can't stop. Like when I travel with my friends, and it's something that I do like often, I'm like, I take my guitar. I always take my guitar. So um, next in 2 weeks we'll be traveling because there will be a holiday here in my city, and I'm like, guitar, it's ready. We're like planning playlists because it's gonna be a long trip, and I just can't stop. I have to be singing all the time. I have to be playing, like counting the red cars, counting like I don't know. I do how many animals we see on the road. So it's something that I do. Like especially to, pass time, because if I don't do that, I fall asleep. And when I do that, and if I'm the only person besides the driver, it's boring, because, right, like my friend doesn't have any other person to talk to while he's driving. So if I fall asleep, he's gonna be very mad at me. But yeah, I'm always like singing. That's something that we do.
Yeah, I also love it. Like to be in a car and just sing.
And
Oh
scream,
yeah.
and
Yes, yes. I think it's a good feeling. And you, Renata, what do you think?
Yeah, I usually sing a lot with my husband, songs that cheers us up, like pagode, some musics to stay awake because I'm afraid of sleeping and leave my husband writing alone. Nowadays, I live in a different city, far my family, and we have to stay 6 or 7 hours on the road to visit our family.
Yeah, so it's good to put a playlist that you like and just sing. And you, Bruno, what do you think?
Um, yeah, I must confess it's been a long time. But I think singing and like listening to music and sleeping. Usually I sleep. My family, we're not really talkative, like to keep talking, during the trips. So it's more common to we usually sleep, like mainly me and my brother and my parents keep awake. Like my mom always supporting my dad, and that's it. But music helps a lot. I think I've never played any games, or something like this on the road. That's it.
Yeah, so Bruna is not a good, how can I say, like, copiloto in car because she always sleep.
I'm not. Yeah, I am not.
Good. I used to remember other games, like to play in car, but I forgot all of them. Do you remember something, Angela? What do you do? Just sing or have other games?
So usually we sing, or I like to talk about goals, to think about the future, to to think about things, to plan something to do in the future, like, or to set a goal. Uh, like the last road trip we took, uh, we just adopted our cat, so we decided the name of our cat. We took like 2 hours think about a name, and things like that, I believe.
And at the end of the trip is like Fofinho, the name of the cat. 2 hours thinking, and that's it.
Yeah, like things like that.
Oh, very nice. Guys, I will go to the question number 5. I will skip the number 4. Uh, the number 5 is, what can be missing in your travel bag to hit the road? Like all the things that you have to take with you. Angelo, what do you think?
I don't know. Maybe uh depends where I go, but clothes. Clothes to wear. Depend. I don't know. There's nothing that special that I need to. Depends where I go. Like if I go to the beach, I need to some uh the things like chairs to the beach. I don't know how to say the beach chairs. I don't know things like that.
So there is nothing like special, like a book that you like that you always take with you or something like this. Your computer notebook, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing that I remember.
Okay. And you, Bruna, do you have something like you cannot lose?
Of course, we can't forget the food, right? Like uh, there's always water and food. This is the most important part, because usually when we are traveling, we let the stuff in the I forgot how to say portamala. Gosh, I saw this word last week. Well, you got it right. Like we usually let everything at this part of the car, and we forget the food. Like, so it's always important to carry some snacks. That's it.
And you, Renata?
My documents, because I'm a very forgetful person. I forget everything, clothes, medicine, everything. So I think about my documents, put my bag, and other things I buy during the trip normally.
And you, Carol?
I feel like I'm the most irresponsible person because the last thing I thought was about my documents. I was like, food, definitely, snacks, and my headphones. I think it, when I'm not, talking slash singing, I'm like listening to music all the time, but always eating something. Oh my God, documents. Oh, I forgot I'm an adult. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have to take documents. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of suffering an accident and
Oh,
anyone
same.
can identify me by
My
some
mom says
documents.
that all the time. You travel a lot. How come you never remember your documents? I'm like, I go to work and I don't take my documents with me. So it's something that I should, yeah, think about. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. Exactly. I hadn't thought about this before. And now I put my documents like in my cell phone,
I have
like
to do
so
that. Oh
I
my God.
never forget anymore. It's always
I
like
went I
in
went
here.
to the dentist last week and I was like, "Where's my ID?" And I didn't find my ID in my bedroom. And then the receptionist of the dentist, she called me and she was like, "Hey, you forgot your ID here, right?" I'm like, "Oh, really?" And this was last week. So, that's me when it comes to documents. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Like 1 week without any document.
And I don't know when I'm gonna go there, but yeah, that's life.
Yeah. It happens. Oh, for me, the first thing that came to my mind is like my charger. I can be with no battery in during the roads, and also my headphones. It like was the first thing I not even food comes to my mind first, like charge it and headphones.
Let me guess, iPhone?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that yeah, I imagine.
yes, yeah. Oh, guys, so let me see. The question number 6. Are you are good at reading maps? If you get lost, do you usually try to find out like where you are by yourself, or do you ask for help? Like you're in the middle of city that you don't know, and you ask people that it's around you, or just looking in maps because I'm terrible. Renata.
I'm lost with directions. I don't know the right, the left. I don't understand the Google Maps, but my memory is very good. So if I went to a place, probably I will remember the path, but definitely I didn't understand the Google Maps. If I
Same.
stay alone in a car, probably I will lose. Vou ficar perdida.
Yeah. Yeah, you get lost. Same.
Yeah, and you get out.
I'm same. Like I don't understand Google Maps. If someone gives me a map, I will be totally lost. You know, there's a city here called Salvador, and this city is like full of highways and I don't know, bridges and things like that. And if you miss a turn, the next one is like 2 miles, 3 miles away. And my friend, he's always like, okay, give me the phone, because if you're gonna be reading the maps, we will be lost until, I don't know, 2 hours later. So I don't read maps. I just trust on Waze or GPS or whatever is on my phone.
Trust your
That's it.
feeling, Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
think
trust
that's
my gut and Wi-Fi and internet. That's it.
very nice. Bruna.
It's terrible. I can't, just like the girls, I'm terrible at directions. And even when I try to use like Google Maps or to use an app, I can't. I don't know how. I was talking to someone the other day, and we remembered the fact in the past we used to have some books, some guides. Like it was so weird. And yeah, I always need someone with me who's going to guide me and to tell me, okay, you need to go this way, now you need to go that way. Because even like when I try to use the cell phone, I get lost, so I'm really bad at it. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. And you, Angela, do you are the one who guide, or you're just like us?
I'm usually the guy who guides the other people. I'm really good with maps. I usually to be a Boy Scout, so I know how to use a compass and things like that. So I'm really good with maps. When I'm going to somewhere, sometimes I only see the map on Google Maps and don't use the GPS to go there. Uh, but and I'm good to localize myself, to find myself where I am and turn to the right direction if I turn wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're the only one. I wish I could say the same, but I'm not. Like if you are in a travel with me, don't ask me to guide, or even with Google Maps. I am terrible. But usually when we go like I travel with my family, I am the one who needs to put on the Google Maps and say
Don't you feel the pressure? Like everybody's like counting on you.
yes,
And you're like, oh
totally.
my God, Wi-Fi is not working. Let's go internet update. Yeah, it's not something
Oh,
good.
sometimes I feel like, oh, let's stop here, and I need look at, like see where I am, but we
Mhm.
can't continue anymore. And just like
Crying in tears. Yeah,
yes,
I understand.
totally. Oh, guys, so the question number 7. How do you choose where to go? Like you're inspired by your other people's travel stories or photos or advertising, like on Instagram when you see a famous person some place, do you like save the place to maybe do a trip, or like family member or some person that say about the place and oh, I want to go there too. How do you plan this, Bruno?
Usually, um, I don't know, sharing with friends, or I don't know, like talking, usually with recommendations, like someone tells me like, oh, have you ever been to this place, to this city? Um, yeah, that's it. But I know nowadays on TikTok and on social media there are a lot of people creating content based on this, right? So I have already saved a lot of ideas and places. I've never been to them, but there are some saved on my social medias. Yeah, that's it. But stories and photos and those videos, they really inspire me.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows someday, like to be in a very famous place that only famous goes. And you, Angelo.
I believe social media, Instagram. There are a lot. I follow a lot of uh, influencers that only travels for live. So I believe that helping me to choose to pick a place to go. And when I talk to friends or family and they talk about some place that they were and they like it and things like that.
And you, Renata.
I tend to ask some friend or look on the internet about other travelers' reviews when I think in one destination. So I search on sites like, fugiu o nome aqui agora, TripAdvisor, to know about the destination.
Yeah, good choice. And you, Carol, like you said, you travel a lot. How do you plan it?
Yeah, as I like everything like planned. I like to build this trip plan. So I like to review some places, just like Renata. I check on people's comments about hotels or restaurants. I like to check. I like to visit restaurants. I like to try new food. So I'm always like, oh, where can I find a good place to eat? So I'm mostly influenced by my friends' comments. Yeah, especially my friends' comments. They always like recommending things to eat or to visit or attractions to see as well. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. My mom just came here. She wants
Hey,
to
mom.
learn. She needs it needs and wants to learn English, and sometimes she just appear and keep listening.
That's good.
Let's go to the question number 8, right? Yeah, right, 8. Do you like to try local foods when you go to somewhere? Have you ever had something really delicious or something really bad, Carol, go for it. Your face.
I'm moved by food. Food is something that moves me. Guys, you have no idea how much I eat, really. But I went to the South for the first time, especially because I live in the Northeast. So the food there is completely different from, what we have here. And I tried this tererê or chimarrão thing, and I did not like it at all. Like, especially I like tea, but it's a different kind of tea, which is a bad one, in my opinion. The guy from Rio Grande do Sul, don't judge me. But I tried a nut strudel, something like that, which had a lot of cheese, and I love cheese, so that was something that I enjoyed. And that's it, I guess. And they love meat, so I ate a lot of meat. But I don't try a lot of different food. I like eating food, but I don't try a lot of different things. Like, the most different thing was this one, like chimarrão, which was not good. I'm sorry.
So I let Angela talk.
I'm sorry, Angela. Don't judge me, dude.
Oh, I respect your opinion.
Thanks.
Uh, I believe I really love to eat different food. When I was in Argentina, they have like own barbecue that are foods like uh, how can I say uh, there are uh, eat meat but from I- like miúdos, things like rings and things like that, and that was a different experience, but not that good because real meat's better. uh, and when I was in Uruguay, I really like alfajores that they have there, and the best alfajores was the cheapest one.
Yeah, so this is very good, right? Oh, I already heard about, but I never tried. But I hope someday. And you, Renata?
I really like to try different kinds of food, know about the culture, the local culture. I can't remember one specific food. When I went to Rio Grande do Sul, I tried the chimarrão, here in Bahia, the acarajé. But I believe my preferred food is cheese from my state, Minas Gerais, and I really like to try cheeses of Minas Gerais and other countries. So I believe it's cheese. E eu pensava que eu gostava de comer, viu? Mas eu achei alguém que gosta mais.
Oh, honey, don't
Poxa,
try. Don't try. Try me. Try me.
vamos conversar depois.
Okay. Let's exchange some knowledge.
Yeah,
Let's
next
exchange.
tea about food.
I'm gonna be the host. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Go
My
ahead.
nickname in my house was Tô com fome.
Good.
And you, Bruna?
You know, I'm not a traveled girl. I must confess, we're like sharing stuff, but I'm not a person who travels a lot. So I think I like to try different things, you know, not just when I travel, but when I go out. And I don't remember, like, of course, I've had something delicious at the times I had these experience, but I can't remember something specific, you know. So yeah, I don't know if I have something to share, unfortunately. That's it.
Oh, very nice. So this is my mom.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Like say about the question number 8 was answered. Do you try local foods when you go somewhere? And have you ever had something like really delicious, some food that you prove in someplace?
Mm, remember.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
I don't know. No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
She's so cute.
She's
Oh
just
my
like me.
God.
She doesn't know. Okay.
Okay, so I think we have time for just one question.
Yeah.
Things can go wrong when you travel. Have you had a bad travel experience, like something go very bad on travel, and do you do you remember and you want to share here? Oh, let's start with Angelo. He said he was a scooter, so maybe uh, some.
uh, a lot of a lot of things. There was this time in Argentina that I slept so much that I lost my flight to back to Brazil. Uh, there was the other time when I went to Uruguay that I went by car, but I It was like 12 hours of trip, but I thought I need to stop somewhere to sleep. So I searched somewhere in Airbnb and I find the first place in Airbnb and stop there. And I didn't find the house, but because the city don't have numbers in the house because it was a really teeny city, but I found the guy, and the house had a lot of spiders and bugs and things like that, and I don't sleep it very well. but and I believe that these these two histories were the worst about my trips.
And you, Bruno, do you remember something? Some student?
Bad experience. Usually, when we travel by the end of the year, the cities here in São Paulo are so crowded that we ran out of water. So this is something that we usually happens. I remember once I went to like a college, actually it was a school trip. I was in the swimming pool with some friends, and there was like a toboggan, and I needed to go down, and I don't know how, but I hit my neck, and I I lost conscience for some seconds, and it was kind of scary because I don't remember a lot what happened. Like I remember someone carrying me, to a place, and this day was horrible. And because like I was in 8th grade, and the guys from high school were there, so kind of everybody saw me being carried, so it was kind of embarrassing, but it happens, and that's it.
Oh God, I can imagine. My God. And you, Carol?
I didn't have a lot of bad like travel experience, but I had one travel experience that all of the bad things that could happen happened at once, because I went to São Paulo to see a concert, and on the day before I twisted my knee before I traveled, and I twisted my knee. I went to São Paulo, and then I watched the concert because I had it like injured knee and stuff. But I um, I went to a place that was a bit far from the airport, but I thought that like 1 hour would be enough for me to get to the airport, like, and get my flight back home. But the nearest place was about like 3 hours away, the nearest airport. So the Uber driver had to drive really fast, and I had injured knee, and I had to run like through the airport with a heavy um, luggage, and I was crying because I was scared of missing my flight. And then I heard like the last minute call, you know. And when I sat on the seat in the airplane, I was like crying and sobbing like a baby, like, oh my God, I almost missed my flight. And my parents were like calling me, hey, did you arrive at the airport already? And I was like running for my life. But it was okay in the end, but yeah, it was really bad. I had a very like, it was a bad situation with my knee. Like, it was the size of a melon or something. It was,
Oh
yeah.
my God. I think missing a flight is the worst thing, Like, you're expecting for this for so long and you get there.
The worst thing was like the receptionist was like, hey, you can put up your suitcase, you can put up your luggage on the escalator, because we have already the thing, the service was over, And I was like, no, but I have to put my suitcase in the in the airplane. And she was like, oh no, it's over. But if you have checked in your luggage earlier, you could have put your luggage on the plane. And I was like checking my phone to see if I have done that. And oh God, it was my first time traveling alone. And it was a lot of things to handle, but I handled them pretty well. I tried at least.
Angelo, you open your mic. Do you want to add something?
No, I like to say that miss a flight is really a bad thing. When I missed my flight, it was really expensive to buy a new flight, and
Yeah.
and the feeling was really bad.
Yeah. Oh my. Well, I'm so scared right now because I'm going to do a travel in July and like by plane alone will be my first time. Like I already traveled alone to Rio, but it was in a bus. But now we'll be on a plane and I'm very scared.
Check in your luggage before the flight and arrive like at least 1 hour before. Like
Feel.
really, you have to do that.
Thank you. Thank you for the tips. Renata, do you have a experience?
Yeah, I missed a flight one time. It's not a good experience. I suffered this experience. The luggage, I couldn't put the luggage, and I saw the airplane taking off because it a small airport, and I'm in the lane, and I saw the
The
airplane taking off.
I
But I
think
believe my worst experience was one time I broke my toe, the finger of the, and in a camping, and I stayed during 3 days with my family, with pain, without a doctor, walking, and I believe it was the roast experience.
oh my God. Oh my God. It's so bad experience that we have in here. I think when you said like you saw the plane going away, like the thing that you wanted to do, it's like scream, no, I'm here.
I
And
could
the
only
air
imagine like doo doo doo, and then you're like
Yeah,
staring
and
the
the
mirror.
airport is
please,
really
I'm
small,
here.
and I saw the airplane, the distance, and the person said me the 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 door is closed. We
Oh
can't
God.
open the door. Oh my God!
My
But the
God.
airplane is here. Not possible. Okay, I'm crying a lot.
Yeah, what can you do in this situation?
But I didn't have to pay for the next
Oh,
flight.
Oh, so you were lucky. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but
if I had missed that flight, I would have been in São Paulo until today because I had no money. I was broke. Really. And it was like 2016.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
So guys, oh I couldn't continue this conversation like so for so long, but people will be mad at me because I think we have other conversation. So I do want to thank you all for being here, and I hope this conversation was great to you, like it was to me. And Bruna, I forgot to ask about the link. Do I have a link to send here?
Unfortunately, we don't have any link today. Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll continue participating in the meetings and enjoy other conversations and other idioms, also Spanish, French, Italian, German, everything. So, and yeah, that's all. Have a good night. I hope to see you soon. Bye. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
honey.
so
You're
much,
really
guys. It
kind.
was awesome. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye.